What if I told you that the biggest changes in your life, they don't start out there with a different job or moving house? What if they actually start with something much smaller, like a tiny shift inside you? Today, we're diving into this really fascinating idea, accessing this deep space of possibility where you can literally rewrite your reality, not by fighting the world outside, but by focusing inward, by feeling the future you want right here, right now.
Exactly. This is a deep dive into, well, intentional shifting. It's more than just thinking positively, right? We're looking at the actual mechanics,
Mm-hmm.
attention, consciousness, energy, how they all work together. Our sources give us this kind of roadmap, a psychological and philosophical guide. It details how you can train your mind and, crucially, your body to genuinely experience a future reality before it happens.
Okay, so the mission here is understanding those steps, getting present, letting go of the past baggage, and using focused feeling to draw that future in.
That's the core of it.
All right, let's unpack this then, because it starts somewhere maybe a bit unexpected. Stillness.
Yes. Before you even think about what you want, before you visualize, preparation is key. The sources are really clear on this.
Finding a quiet spot, letting your body settle, getting comfortable.
And that deliberate breathing. Breathing through the nose, settling down,
Hmm.
making the mind kind of take a back seat to just physically settling.
Right. And then comes this shift in awareness, which is interesting. It's not just chilling out, is it?
No, not at all. The goal is to move your focus away from the noise outside and into what the sources call the internal anatomy of awareness.
Okay, anatomy of awareness. What does that actually mean in practice?
Well, the instruction is very specific. You become aware of the space inside your body.
Space. Not like my muscles or bones.
No, the emptiness,
Yeah.
the vital space within your hand, inside your arm, your feet, your legs. You scan slowly, feeling that space in your hips, your stomach, your chest.
Okay, hold on. Why space? If I want something concrete, like, I don't know, a successful project launch, why am I focusing on the emptiness inside my elbow first? That seems counterintuitive.
It does, but it's a powerful technique for disidentification. Think about it. Your body often holds tension, right? It holds old memories, stories, stuck emotions.
Sure, stress in my shoulders, all that.
Exactly. By focusing on the space within, you're kind of bypassing that density. You sidestep the physical tension and the emotional energy tied to it. You're looking for the constant, stable part of yourself. And that's where the analogy comes in.
Ah, the link to the universe, the cosmic connection bit.
Precisely. Look up at the night sky. What's the one thing that connects everything that's always there?
Ah, the darkness, the space between the stars.
The space, exactly. The stars and planets, they're like points of light. They come and go, they move. Your thoughts are like those stars. Bright, noisy, temporary. But the space, that vast emptiness, that's constant. That's peace. That's freedom. So finding that space inside you is like finding that state of no thought, just resting in the now, untouched by the mental chaos.
Okay, that makes more sense. You establish that stillness, that connection to the constant, and then you move to the next stage, the internal shift.
Yes. And this is where it gets quite profound, philosophically. Section 2 is about letting go of the story you've been telling yourself.
Becoming no thought, no one, no thing in no time. That sounds drastic.
It is, but it's crucial for manifestation. Why? Because it dissolves predictive memory. Most of us, our identity is built on the past, right? The roles we've played, things that went wrong, where we came from, all that
That's
stuff.
the internal narrative.
And that past identity creates this sort of electromagnetic signature. It keeps attracting similar situations. So becoming no one, no thing, and no time means dropping those limitations, existing just as pure potential.
It's like hitting a reset button on your identity, forgetting what your body thinks it knows about the future because of the past.
You got it. When you're truly present in that state of potential, anything is possible. And this leads to that big realization in the sources. Reality isn't actually out there.
The outside world is just a reflection.
It's a reflection of your internal world. Reality exists in you right now. So if you can rest in that potential, free from the baggage of who you used to be, then you're ready to install the new reality.
Right. But that brings up the big question. If we manage to clear the slate, find that space, how do we actually build the new internal reality, the one we want? What's the structure we build on that foundation of stillness?
The structure is built with intention, intentional creation. It starts by combining a clear image with immediate, powerful emotion.
So you shift from being the old you to becoming the future you.
Exactly. You bring your first intention to mind. Visualize that future as clearly as you can. Maybe it's a picture, a symbol, a whole movie playing in your head. But seeing it is only half the battle.
The other half, this seems critical, is feeling it, elevating your energy immediately.
That's the absolute key.
Yeah.
It's not enough to just see the success or the relationship or whatever it is. You have to feel the emotion that goes with it now.
So you allow yourself to feel the future right now, make it happen inside your body first.
Yes. Step into the feeling. Gratitude, joy, security, abundance, whatever matches that future. Feel it from your toes right up into your chest. You're aiming for coherence. The head, intention, and the heart, feeling working together.
Okay, but wait. If I'm imagining, say, financial freedom, I'd naturally feel good about that, right? Why the instruction to then double those feelings and triple them, quadruple them? That seems intense. Why the multiplier isn't just feeling good enough?
That's a great question, and it highlights the difference between this and just sort of passive, positive thinking. When you just hope or wish for something, the feeling is often quite weak, quite passive. To actually create change, you need significant energy.
Ah, okay.
So that process of doubling, tripling the emotion, it's an active command. It's designed to break you out of your habitual, maybe low-level default emotional state. You have
Yeah.
to generate a feeling so intense, so undeniably real, that it feels like it's expanding, almost moving outside your physical body. It becomes a dynamic energy field.
So it's about creating a powerful frequency, not just a passing nice feeling.
Precisely. You're generating frequency.
Okay, connecting this to the bigger picture then.
Mm.
This intense feeling, this frequency, it turns the body into what the sources call a broadcasting station. Can we unpack that metaphor a bit? How does that work, even conceptually?
Well, the broadcasting station idea connects to electromagnetism. Your thoughts, they're like electrical signals in the brain. Your intense emotions, they generate a magnetic field from the heart. When you hit that peak feeling state, doubled, tripled, you get what's called heart-brain coherence. The heart actually generates a much stronger magnetic field than the brain.
Wow, okay.
And in that coherent state, your heart starts beating at the frequency of your future self, your future reality.
So the body isn't just like passively wishing, it's actively sending out a very specific energetic signal, like a radio tower.
That's a great way to put it. You're broadcasting a clear message. I am this new reality already. And this kicks in the magnetic principle. The stronger and more coherent that signal you send out into the space around you, the more powerfully you start to draw back experiences that match that frequency.
Like attracts, like on an energetic level.
Essentially, yes. And that's why you might repeat it with a second intention. Using that experience simulator we all have inside, making the vision even brighter, bolder, clearer, using all your senses in your imagination.
See it, hear it, feel it, make it more real internally.
Exactly. Make it undeniable within you.
So once that broadcast is sent, loud and clear, is the key then just to trust?
Absolute trust. It's non-negotiable, according to the sources. Once you've generated that feeling, sent that coherent message,
Yeah.
you have to completely let go of the how, the when, the where. The message is out there in the field of potential. You have to trust that nature, the universe, whatever you want to call it, will handle the delivery.
Because trying to control it or worry about how it will happen just pulls you back to the old limited self.
Precisely. It introduces doubt,
Right.
lowers the frequency, and disrupts the signal you just sent. Surrender is part of the process.
Okay. And the ultimate expression of that trust, that acceptance, seems to be gratitude. Which brings us to section 5. But it's a specific kind of gratitude, isn't it? Not just being thankful for what you have now.
It's active, anticipatory gratitude. You're giving thanks for the future outcome as if it has already happened.
Why is that so powerful?
Because it closes the loop psychologically.
Yeah.
It cements the belief. When you feel genuine gratitude for something that hasn't manifested physically yet, your body is chemically producing the high-frequency emotions of the result having already arrived. You're reinforcing that internal reality with the most potent energy state possible.
So the whole thing is really about training the body, training it to live in the future, emotionally speaking, right now in the present.
That is the absolute core idea. It's a practice, a discipline, to teach your body what that future feels like now. And this flips our usual understanding of reality completely on its head, which is why the sources use that phrase, causing an effect, not cause and effect.
Right, break that down for us. What's the real difference there? Cause and effect versus causing an effect.
Okay, so traditional reality, the way we usually think, that's cause and effect. Something external has to happen first, the cause, you get the promotion, you meet the person, the check arrives.
The external event.
Right. And then you feel the internal emotion, the effect, joy, relief, security. Your feelings depend on what happens out there.
Which means you're always waiting, often feeling powerless or limited until the external world changes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're at the mercy of circumstances. But causing an effect reverses the sequence. You generate the feeling, first, the abundance, the love, the wholeness, that's the internal cause, using your intention and elevated emotion right now. And that internal state then acts like a magnet, drawing the external manifestation, the effect, to you.
So you become the cause. You don't wait for the effect. You live it now internally, and that draws the external proof.
You're living abundantly or lovingly or successfully now by training your body to embody that feeling. That's causing the effect.
Wow, okay. So boiling it all down, what does this really mean for us, for you listening? The practical takeaway seems huge. We literally become a magnet by putting our deliberate, focused attention on our body, making it feel what we want our future to feel like. We're creating a new reality, not by wrestling with the outside world, but by generating this powerful, coherent, undeniable feeling inside ourselves first.
And that whole journey, it starts and ends with taking ownership of your energy. You have to really embrace this intentionality daily, making that declaration, this is my life. Living intentionally means putting your attention deliberately on your internal state above everything else.
And the result, the final outcome of this whole practice, it seems almost obvious when you put it that way. Your world changes because you changed your world.
Exactly. You stop waiting for things outside you to make you feel better or different. You started the work inside, you caused the effect.
You shifted from being maybe a victim of your circumstances to being the creator of them.
That's the potential power here.
So as you sit with this idea, the power of focused intention, using coherence, using frequency, making your desired future feel completely real right now in your body, here's something to really think about. If your mind and your body truly deeply believe that your desired future was already happening, what old limiting belief about your current situation would just dissolve instantly? That space right there, that's where the real freedom begins.